The truth about the rope that's tightly binding your life. You are being tied down by an invisible rope that you don't even realize. You think you are trying. You think you are waiting for your time. But in reality, you are locking yourself inside a cage with no door. What you call limits are actually just an illusion from the past that is suffocating your future. I will show you how fragile that rope really is and why you still don't dare to break it. Look at this elephant. Tons of muscle, strong enough to knock down an entire house. Yet it stands still like a statue, accepting being tied by a thin rope to a rotten wooden post. It's not crazy. It has simply been programmed to fail. In the past, when it was still a wild elephant trapped by humans, its leg was tightly bound to an iron post with hard steel chains. It struggled. It fought with all its strength, but the steel chain was too strong for it at the time. After thousands of painful failures, its brain overwrote one single command. It's useless. You will never escape. Years passed. The elephant grew up. Its strength increased 100-fold. People removed the steel chain and replaced it with a rope. They removed the iron post and replaced it with rotten wood. But the elephant never tried again. It stood there, accepting being chained for life by something that could be broken with just a slight movement. Hearing the story of the elephant sounds ridiculous, right? But look at your life. You are carrying a negative perception of yourself just because of a few stumbles from your school days or a failed project a few years ago. You label yourself as someone without talent, as someone unlucky. Here is the painful truth. You are not afraid of future failure. You are afraid of reliving the pain of the past. You are using the experience of a weak child from the past to define a grown adult who now has full resources. You are tying yourself with ropes called painful memories. Don't blame fate. The truth is, you are addicted to that wooden post. Why? Because staying still in your comfort zone, even while being tied, is still easier than stepping out and facing risks. You choose to stand still because it gives you an excuse not to try. You say you want success, but every time an opportunity comes, you tighten your own rope with the thought, maybe I can't do it. Your beliefs are not the truth. They are just an outdated software. In a world that is constantly changing, holding on to old beliefs is the biggest risk in your life. The world has changed. You have grown stronger, but you are still running your life on an operating system from 10 years ago. Listen, the elephant doesn't know its strength, but you can. The steel chains from the past are now just a thin rope. The obstacles that crushed you at 20 years old are now just small challenges. Every time you overcome a difficulty, you don't just survive, you upgrade your resilience to face bigger challenges. Stop seeing the past as a prison guard. See it as a training ground that built the strength you have today. You have enough ability and strength to overcome every challenge. The only question is, do you dare to look at the rope and realize how fragile it really is? Don't wait until you are no longer afraid to act. Pushing through fear is the only way to discover how strong you truly are. How long are you going to stand next to that wooden post? Until you grow old and regret never daring to take even a small step? Freedom is not somewhere far away. It exists the moment you decide. The past does not define who I am. Let go of what has passed and look forward with new beliefs to open new opportunities. Move your foot. That rope is actually very thin. The rope is not holding you. You are holding onto it because you are afraid to let go. If you see yourself in this elephant story and truly want a map to remove the mental barriers holding you back, I've left a free book in the link below the description. It's not empty advice, but a way for you to clearly see your own ropes and truly start again. You can download and read it right now. Finally, ask yourself just one question. If you don't break that rope today, then 10 years from now, how different will you be from that old elephant standing still beside a rotten wooden post? Move forward with belief and courage. Thank you for facing the truth. See you again in a stronger version of yourself.